The loud chewer. You hear them before you see them. Crunch, slurp, smack. It doesn't matter what they're eating. They somehow turn every meal into a surround sound experience. Sharing a meal with them feels like dining at a construction site. You'd think they were eating gravel, not chips. And don't even get me started on gum chewers who pop bubbles like they're auditioning for a 90s sitcom. You'd offer them quieter food, but they'd probably manage to make yogurt sound crunchy. Honestly, just eat beforehand. Alone. The self-appointed DJ. Nobody asked, but they've hijacked your CarPlay anyway. Wait, let me play this one. It always gets me pumped. It's their music, their playlist, and their rules. You'll be halfway through your favorite song and they skip it with, "Too old, this one's better." Even worse, they'll make you listen to obscure tracks, pausing every 5 seconds to ask, "What do you think? What do you think?" Honestly, next time they take over, just pull over, unlock the car, and let them enjoy a walking workout instead. The group chat abuser. They send 25 messages in a row, each one a single sentence. "Hi, how are you? Did you see the meme?" They'll also text LOL 5 minutes after a joke that wasn't even funny. And when the group is silent, they'll revive it with random thoughts nobody asked for. You mute the chat, but somehow their messages still find you. Worse, they send you YouTube shorts without context, or audio that autoplays at max volume. At this point, even your phone wants to file a restraining order. The over-explainer. Actually, the sky isn't blue. It's a result of Rayleigh scattering caused by shorter wavelengths of light. Ugh, I just said it was a nice day. This person can't stop turning casual chats into a TED Talk. They'll explain the physics of toast while you're just trying to butter it. Even their fun facts feel like pub quizzes, and you didn't even study. The worst part? They assume you care. By the time they're done explaining, you've lost interest in the weather, the conversation, and maybe your will to live. Next time they start, just interrupt with, "Wow, you should start a podcast," and walk away before they explain what a podcast is. The humble bragger. Ugh, I'm so stressed. I just got another raise at work, and now I don't know what to do with all this extra money. They disguise their bragging as complaints, but we all know what they're doing. Whether it's their unexpected weight loss or their so exhausting vacation to Bali, everything is a humble brag wrapped in fake modesty. Even their "I'm just like you" stories are full of superiority. It's like they want sympathy for their success. Next time, respond with, "Wow, must be tough being so amazing. Do you need help carrying all that greatness?" The birthday countdown person. Their birthday is 6 months away, but they're already acting like it's tomorrow. Save the date. They've planned 3 different parties, a weekend getaway, and a themed photo shoot, all for themselves. They'll remind you constantly, dropping hints like, "Can't wait to see what you're getting me." By the time the actual day arrives, you're so over it that you might forget to even say happy birthday. These people treat their birthday like it's a national holiday. The oversharer. "So I had this rash last week and I just..." Whoa, stop. This person treats every conversation like it's their personal diary, and you're the unlucky reader. No detail is too intimate, no moment too private. From graphic medical updates to way too much info about their last Taco Bell visit, they'll tell you things that make you regret ever asking, "How are you?" You didn't ask, but now you're stuck with details that'll replay in your head at 3 a.m. for no good reason. The worst part? They never pick up on the awkward silence. The overpacker. You're heading out for a weekend trip, and they show up with 3 suitcases, a carry-on, and a just-in-case shovel. You never know what you might need. Yeah, you definitely don't need 6 pairs of shoes for 2 days. They act like they're moving to another continent, and by the time they finished unpacking at the B&B, the trip's basically over. The worst part? You'll end up helping them carry it all. The 5 minutes away. I'm 5 minutes away. Translation? I haven't made it out of the bed. This person has never been on time for anything in their life. Dinner plans? Late. Movie night? Missed the trailers. Their own birthday party? Still on their way. They always blame traffic, the weather, or their alarm clock, But the real problem is somewhere else. The one-upper. Hey, you won't believe this. I just got promoted. Oh, congrats. I actually got 2 promotions last month. Sure, I forgot your company hands them out for just showing up. This person hears your achievements as a challenge. You climbed up a mountain, they climbed Everest twice with no shoes. They live in a constant game of who's more impressive, and you're the unwilling participant. Even when you try to talk to them about your bad day, they'll one-up you there too. Oh, you think that's bad? Let me tell you about my disaster. The worst part, they don't realize how annoying they are. The overly literal person. I am so hungry I could eat a hippo. Technically, hippos aren't edible. This person takes every joke, metaphor, or exaggeration and kills it with unnecessary facts. You make a lighthearted comment, and they launch into a lecture about why you're wrong. It's like sarcasm and fun are foreign concepts to them. Even worse, they genuinely think they're doing you a favor by correcting you. Honestly, if they heard "it's raining cats and dogs," they'd probably call animal control. The loud typer. They don't type, they attack the keyboard. Whether it's sending an email or jotting down a grocery list, every keystroke sounds like a construction project. You'd think they were typing with a sledgehammer. When you politely ask, "Can you type a little quieter?" they hit you with, "Oh, sorry, I didn't even notice." Yeah, we noticed, and your keyboard needs a life insurance policy. The interrupter. And then I said, "Oh my, that reminds me of..." You barely finish a sentence before they jump in with their story. It's like they're allergic to silence. That 1 second when you needed to breathe in. Every conversation becomes their stage, and you're just the background noise. The irony? They'd hate being interrupted themselves. You could be sharing your deepest secret, and they'll suddenly cut in with, "That reminds me of this one time in Nashville." Honestly, you could faint mid-sentence, and they'd still find a way to interrupt. The pessimist. What a beautiful day. Yeah, but it'll probably rain later. This person is a human rain cloud. They could win the lottery and complain about the taxes. Nothing is ever good enough, and if it is good, they'll find a way to ruin it. They're like a party pooper at a wedding, pointing out how expensive the cake probably was. Talking to them feels like trying to start a Windows Vista. It's pointless, draining, and makes you want to throw the whole thing away. The clueless texter. They either text back after 3 days with a single K or bombard you with 10 messages in a row. Worse, they'll ghost you mid-conversation, only to post a meme 5 minutes later. It's like texting a magic 8-ball, unpredictable and mildly annoying. And when you call them out, they hit you with, "Sorry, I'm just bad at texting." Translation, "I just don't care." Next time, reply with, "Sorry, I thought I texted back too. Guess we're even." Petty? Maybe. Satisfying? Definitely. The wannabe influencer. Every moment with them is a potential post. They can't enjoy a meal, a sunset, or even watching YouTube without pulling out their phone. Wait, I'll just take a pic. They'll make you retake photos 12 times before the lighting's perfect. The saddest part, their followers are mostly bots and their mom. You want to tell them to live in the moment, but honestly, it's easier to photobomb them with your best annoyed face. Who knows? Maybe it'll go viral. The control freak. Ugh, how many times have I told you? Ketchup goes in the cupboard, not the fridge. They micromanage everything, from the way you park to how you fold your laundry. They'll helpfully point out how you're doing it wrong, even if it's perfectly fine. It's not about efficiency, it's about their way being the only way. The worst part, they'll redo things right in front of you. And what about you? Are you team fridge ketchup or cupboard ketchup? The overly nostalgic. Things were so much better back in the day. We get it, but nobody wants to go back to dial-up internet or VHS tapes, even though those were really special. They romanticize the past like it was perfect, conveniently forgetting all the things that made it terrible. And don't even get them started on kids these days. Just hit them with, "The good old days called." They want all their complaints back. Then ask them how much they miss waiting 3 hours to download one song. The constant social media tagger. Your notifications are blowing up again. Why? Because they've tagged you in everything. Memes, random videos, funny posts that don't even make sense. Why am I tagged in 10 signs you're toxic? It's like they've made it their mission to keep you glued to your phone. Even worse, they'll expect a reply or reaction to every tag. At this point, even the spam emails are starting to feel less annoying. The forgetful one. Wait, was that today? They cancel plans last minute, double book themselves, or completely ghost you because they forgot. They'll swear they're sorry and promise to make it up to you, but next time, same story. You've rearranged your whole day for them, but they've already moved on to something else. The worst part? Their apology is so heartfelt that you almost forgive them, until they do it again. The space invader. They have zero concept of personal space. Whether they're leaning over your shoulder at work, standing inches from your face while talking, or sitting way too close on the couch, they have no idea how uncomfortable they're making you. The worst part? They don't notice your subtle hints to back off. You could be visibly stepping away, and they'll just follow. Next time, try coughing dramatically or pretending to take a phone call. Anything to escape. The unsolicited advisor. You casually mention a problem, and suddenly they're a life coach. You know what you should do? Nobody asked, but that won't stop them from giving you a 5-step solution they're sure will fix everything. The worst part? Their advice is often useless or wildly unrealistic. You're just venting, not opening the door for a motivational seminar. The backhanded complimenter. Wow, that's a bold choice for a haircut. Thanks, I think. This person has mastered the art of insulting you while pretending to be nice. Every compliment comes with a side of shade. You're so brave to wear that. Brave? For a sweater? It's like they're trying to be sweet but end up spilling salt all over. The I'm fine person. You ask, what's wrong? And they reply, I'm fine. But their tone screams the opposite. Then comes the pouting, sighing, and silent treatment until you're practically begging to know what's wrong. It's like solving a puzzle where half the pieces are missing. And when they finally tell you, it's usually something ridiculously small. If they won't communicate, just say, great, glad you're fine, and walk away. The overly enthusiastic early bird. They wake up at 5 a.m. and act like it's their whole personality. By the time you've hit snooze half asleep, they've already ran 5 miles, done yoga, and sent good morning texts to everyone they know. The worst part? They expect you to match their energy. If you don't reply immediately, they'll follow up with, still sleeping? Yes, I'm sleeping. It's 5 a.m. Someone needs to tell them mornings don't count until the sun's fully awake too. The chronic forwarder. Your inbox is their dumping ground. Mediocre memes, chain emails, conspiracy theories, they send it all. They'll message you with, LOL, isn't this so you? Followed by a video so dull it feels like a personality insult. Even worse, they'll still send those forward this to 10 friends or else messages like it's 2009. Your phone buzzes constantly and it's always them. By the time you're done deleting their nonsense, you're left questioning why you're still friends. The one-sided friend. You call to talk about your bad day, but within 5 minutes, the conversation shifts to their trip to Walmart. Oh no, that sounds rough, Matt. But let me tell you about this amazing deal I got for sausages at Walmart. It's like being friends with a mirror. Everything reflects back to them. Even when you need support, they'll somehow make it about themselves. Eventually, you stop sharing, and they don't even notice. The close talker. Personal space? Never heard of it. This person loves to have conversations inches from your face. You can practically feel their breath while they discuss their morning coffee. The closer they get, the more you back up until you're pressed against a wall or walking into traffic. If you're lucky, they've had a mint recently. If not, you'll be haunted by the ghost of garlic bread. If you want to learn about toxic personalities, check out the video now on your screen. I'm Matt, and thank you for watching.